Hello everyone, Mechfrog here. In order to balance the cosmic scale after the earlier video chiding some of the 3050 Inner Sphere mech upgrades that weren't really upgrades, I wanted to do a follow-up to highlight 5 of the mechs that received a boost from the 3050 Technical Readout. There were quite a few that stood out, so let's look at them and talk about why they are the bee's knees. The Marauder has always been a fan favorite, and part of the reason why is the mech's twin PPCs. The 3050 upgrade MAD 5D includes boosts to both weaponry, and those PPCs are replaced with the ER version, and also double heat sinks to match the increased heat production from their fire. The 5D received both when too many of the other mechs in the technical readout only got one or the other. The XL engine provides enough extra weight savings to add additional armor and even jump jets. This mech does lose its AC, but it makes up for it with its large pulse laser, 2 medium pulse lasers, and an SRM2 streak. This is a great shift as now the Marauder can be just as menacing for mechs that want to get close and away from that ER PPC fire. To say that the Marauder did well with a 3050 flurry of upgrades would be an understatement. While multiple alternate models, as well as the MAD R, were still being produced at the time and after, the MAD 5D has some amazing advantages. The next mech on our list is the Enforcer 5D. This plucky little 50-ton mech is commonly found across the Federated Commonwealth, and its extensive use is likely a key motivation for getting it upgraded substantially. The mech's AC-10 is swapped out with an LB-10X, which is quite common for these other upgrades, along with 2 tons of ammo, which offers the Mechwarrior some flexibility in a fight. Additionally, the upgrade to an ER large laser improves the mech's long-range punch. The XL engine and ferrofibrous armor upgrades allow for more armor and an additional jump jet, which really shows how much can be done with an extra ton or two if it's spent wisely. Overall, the Enforcer 5D is a solid medium mech and is made even more versatile thanks to the 3050 upgrades. A jack of all trades might be a master of none, but oftentimes an Enforcer 5D may be better than a master of one. Our next mech on the list that really benefited from the 3050 TRO upgrades is a big one, and clearly designed to be able to go toe-to-toe with most clan mechs. The Atlas D was already a pretty great mech, but the K version really takes advantage of new technology to cram in even more mech-murdering goodness. Going with that 300 XL engine, designers are able to add a Gauss rifle and 2 tons of ammo. This weapon is one that the Inner Sphere mechs badly needed as they were getting picked apart at range by their clan opponents. It keeps the LRM-20, but otherwise has a brand new list of weapons including a pair of ER large lasers, 2 medium pulse lasers, and an anti-missile system. The only new bell and whistle the Atlas K didn't receive is double heat sinks, which would have been nice considering the 2 ER large lasers are toasty warm. Overall, the upgrades are a nice boost to what is already an iconic and very deadly battle mech. Strutting out of the 3050 TRO with a sudden newfound usefulness is the Charger 3K. This 80-ton mech makes the list almost entirely because of the length it leapt from near uselessness. The Charger has long been the butt of many jokes as a battle mech that was designed in a manner that made it easy for people to believe that the weapon loadout was a distant afterthought. With only a few small lasers, the mech was almost defenseless. Thankfully, for the Mechwarriors saddled with the Charger in the various house armies, looking at you, House Kurita, the 3K version upgrades the engine to a 400 XL, which buys the weight necessary to add some weapons to the mech. A mech with weapons? Shocking, I know. While nothing spectacular, the LRM-20 with Artemis along with 4 medium pulse lasers is a vast improvement over the previous versions. The addition of case and jump jets round out what is a considerable boost for a mech that really needed some love. The last mech to make our list of mechs that really benefited from the 3050 upgrades is the Zeus 9S. At 80 tons, the mech is not one easily ignored in a fight, the upgrades to the weaponry boosting what was already a solid mix of weapons. Adding 17 double heat sinks boosts the damage output while also covering for the additional heat of the ER PPC. Sticking to the standard 320 engine and adding case has now made the Zeus a tougher mech to bring down. The 2 medium pulse lasers, one of which is rear-facing, will make the lighter mechs think twice before trying to get too close. Overall, the 3050 upgrades took an already good design and ramped up the damage and improved the longevity. That's exactly what the Zeus needed. Before we wrap this up, I want to give an honorable mention to the Wasp 3M that received an endosteel and ferrofibrous upgrade so that it could wield a medium pulse laser and add a case for its SRM2. You rock, little Wasp. Keep being you. Well, that's it. If you think I missed an obvious pick for an Inner Sphere mech that benefited from the 3050 TRO upgrades, let me know in the comments below. If you find that I've made a mistake in any of the mech details, I'll let you know that I only make mistakes on days that end in Y, so please don't hesitate to let me know. Big thanks for watching. If you hit that like and subscribe button, I'd really appreciate the dopamine hit. Thanks for the Ko-Fi subscribers for keeping this venture running, and now go out there and go make the world a slightly better place today and tomorrow.